see ya. Do you know why you're here?
Bad luck, I guess.
First things first, viewed over 100 million times in just 24 hours. And just a quick mention over here, Grand Theft Auto 6 is officially coming out early 2025 for PCs and the next generation of consoles only. And whatever you're witnessing right now is actually in-game footage. This time, the game is set in Florida, Miami, and you play as a couple.
This place of fear and fury. Do you hear it? The heartbeat of the lost ones. I can feel them on my skin.
Hellblade Senua Saga, well, went on and got itself another trailer. It might just be the best thing you're gonna witness today. Still, we didn't really get a release date or a window. But nonetheless, Senua Saga Hellblade remains the biggest Xbox exclusive on the horizon. It's looking better than ever this time. The action is not only brutal, it's probably the most atmospheric thing I've seen for ages. Here.
Inside me tell me to let go. The shadow will always hang over me.
Votre attention, le soleil est sur le point de se coucher. Tous les citoyens sont priés de se mettre à l'abri en intérieur jusqu'à l'aube.
Arkane Studios, the same developers behind the one and only Dishonored game and the recent Deathloop, is actually co-developing, or technically speaking, partnering up with Marvel and already developing a Blade game. Y'all remember Wesley Snipes' Blade from maybe a couple of dozen years back? Well, that thing is having a sequel movie due for next year, and also then a video game. What we do know is that it's going to be a mature-rated, single-player, third-person hack and slasher. That's all.
Relax, man. I don't bite. Lock up tight now. Night's just getting started.
For this place, I wanted to show them something that wasn't an illusion. Something that was real.
Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Maya Joshi. I've been left behind on Isla Nubla.
If your mind ain't blown yet, we've got a new first-person Jurassic Park survival game in the making too. This is what we got. I haven't heard this for so long I didn't even remember. This thing is the revival project of a cancelled Jurassic Park game that was supposedly in the making for a few years and then put down all the way back in 2001. And in case it is finally happening, just take a look.
Is anyone there?
Dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale and started bending and quacking.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab.
For a good few months now, there was a rumor of a Hideo Kojima new IP to almost no avail. So yeah, the good thing is the Game Awards still here, if not E3, and that's where we came across the new game here called OD, or Overdose. Well, this is just a cinematic or in-game footage for all I know. OD is said to be much more than just a video game, and that's all we know.
Finally, I found you. Trampled by the one you trusted. Abandoned from your king.
Nexon, the Korean developers, went on and showcased a new single-player action RPG from the dungeon and fighter universe called the First Berserker, Khazan. These folks said, as opposed to the DNF's old-school brawl format, we're gonna shift the focus into a hack-and-slash combat and plenty of customization in our new game. Whereas the more you go further, the more interesting it gets, you know, like the God of War. Anyway, this game is coming to PCs and the next gen in 2025.
Your life.
More good, of course.
Then why is there always suffering? And why do the bad folks always win?
Because goodness without teeth punishes not. It only foments evil.
Black Myth: Wukong now finally has a release date of August 20th, 2024. It's official. Game Science just showcased their upcoming Souls-like in the Game Awards with a new trailer. Supposedly 100% finish in-game footage. After 3 years of build-up anticipation, this Monkey King AAA action adventure Souls-like is on its way to PCs and the next generation of consoles on the same day.
Is my kind destined for extermination?
You're driven by greed, not destiny.
So this is the face of the destined one. It will fit me just as well.
Bathed in blood, yet preaching peace. Oh, you immortals, pray enlighten me. What justifies your superiority?
Coming in at number 8, from a team of veterans who previously worked at Rockstar and EA games also. Backed with almost the most rich Chinese game developer in the world, Tencent, we've got here something called Last Sentinel. This is a narrative-focused open-world game set to prioritize the player's experience and immersion above all things, aiming to make the most ambitious series of games.
I'm scared, Mommy. Please. Hush now. It's going to be okay. The demon is here. It's the demon.
Follow me.
A fleeting moment can feel like a lifetime for those caught in its deadly rhythm. And a lifetime can pass in the blink of an eye for anyone embracing its bitter end.
Team Ninja just went on and announced Rise of the Ronin is now coming out on March 22nd, 2024. It's gone gold. We even got a couple more minutes of in-game footage and some dope story. And if you're just new here to Rise of the Ronin, it's an open-world samurai-style hack-and-slash RPG, a PlayStation 5 exclusive, and maybe the closest thing you can have hands-on in the near future that's inspired by the Onimusha. I love it.
Then the river directs the flow.
Let's do this together.
How many mountains must you move to alter the river below?
Let us not forget the pain of Master Shoin and the countless others who have suffered. As the smoke rises, so shall we.
Max, we need to head back.
Hold on, I'm getting a reading.
Max!
Wait!
What she found that day was a miracle. It would be our salvation.
Yes. We've been led to believe a team of ex-BioWare developers are making a totally different franchise with a new direction, but just the same, a science fiction-based RPG called Exodus, which is, no words on a release date or a window, just a trailer, revealing that players will take the role of a traveler, exploring the universe while avoiding enemies known as the Celestials, the big ones.
The Celestials hunted us down. I knew they'd keep chasing us until they ripped our ship apart, and I had to save her. I led them away from this world, away from her. We both knew the cost of using the gates. When you travel at light speed, time slows to a crawl. It was only days for me, but an entire lifetime passed for her. And in the chaos of those final moments, we never said goodbye.
No, come with me! Wait! Please! Tom! I love you.
Our service, our sacrifice, discovers worlds, seeds hope, breaks empires. We are the travelers.
Moon Studios are, on the other hand, the same developers behind Ori the Will of the Wisps and the other game, just announced a rather Diablo-looking, like, action RPG new IP called No Rest for the Wicked. I think I've heard the name before, but in any case, it's coming to PCs in a month and then consoles a few months later. Moon Studios itself described this thingy as a visceral, precision-based action RPG that promises a mature and bold new take on this genre.
Lift your head.
The First Descendant just got a release window of summer 2024 along with a new trailer. Pretty much shows off everything you really need to know about the combat. It's a third-person looter shooter this time, halfway inspired by Warframe, maybe a little bit of Borderlands. I mean, Moon Studios itself described this thing as a class character-based looter shooter with skills, gun, and also a grappling hook. In any case, it's gonna be coming to PCs in PlayStation and Xbox consoles as well.
Fate always tests us. You have to fight until the end. I'll find you.
So, Capcom revealed a new entry in the Monster Hunter series as well at the Game Awards, going just by Monster Hunter Wilds. Not much of any words or an official page yet, only that it's coming to PCs and the next generation of consoles within 2025. I mean, my guess is that it'll be a follow-up on Monster Hunter World, with a bigger world, flying mounts, different areas, as you can see yourself, and even bigger monsters. In any case, this will be a PC to next gen exclusive.
Working on it.
Main developers behind the Tom Clancy's The Vision franchise have an almost same in style extraction shooter with some base building elements new game in a post-apocalyptic setting shooter here going by the name Exoborn, which is by the way has been in development for over 2 years. What is actually described by its creators as a tactical open world extraction shooter in a world ripped apart by apocalyptic forces of nature. Here's the trailer. The game is coming to PCs and the next generation of consoles only in 2024.
Extraction inbound.
Good to go?
Easy in, easy out.
That's our ride.
Previously teased as Budokai Tenkaichi at number 15, we've got now here with a proper title finally, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, which if you know has been almost 15 years since the previous iterations of Budokai, but in any case Bandai's promised to deliver an evolved Dragon Ball Z experience and using Unreal Engine 5. Not to mention, despite the name Zero, it will not be a prequel but a new start for both newcomers and the series' fans.
Who the fuck are you?
I mentioned this one a few days ago. In case you missed it, we have a new cyberpunk-style open-world team-based action RPG you might want to keep in your radar, something here called Spine. Spine's been in development for over 3 years already and has been teased only once. That was until recently that the game was picked up with an update and that it's coming to PCs, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X early to mid next year.
In orbit with no home. I've seen Ark roaming the streets of Buried City.
Number 17 with a new trailer here finally. We've got Ark Raiders coming from the same gang of veterans in charge of the today released The Finals game you probably already know. Ark Raiders is an extraction style 2 shooter originally announced as a co-op PvE on Unreal Engine 5, which is by the way now in a beta phase for PCs and the next generation of consoles only and releasing fully next year.
Everything to lose. But even more to gain.
Quick mention over here, NCSoft released a new trailer for Project M. I've mentioned this before. It's a cinematic photorealistic game. It's an action-adventure visual novel and pace, well, in the same style of the Quantic Dream, like the Detroit Become Human game. It's an Unreal Engine 5 one, coming out of Korea. If you're waiting on an update, waiting for a proper title, the game is now coming to PCs and the next-gen consoles mid to late 2024. No Man's Sky's developers, Hello Games, is apparently having another open world game developing here, going by the name Light no fire. So first things first, I mean, No Man's Sky was released over 10 years ago, and even though it was massive in scale, the difference this time with the new game is that not only in setting, but offering a single incredibly detailed world, just a single one, not different planets. This thing's been in development for over 5 years, we hear, touted as the first real open world with no boundaries. Square Enix went on and revealed a new game in the Mana Series 2, supposedly the future, and a new direction in the Series 2, something called Visions of Mana. It's an action RPG anime just the same, a beautiful one as the previous entries, in which the player will take the role of a curious and carefree young man who accompanies his friend on a fateful journey to the Tree of Mana itself. This game is coming to PCs, PlayStation 4, 5, and also the Xbox Series X sometime next year. And last but not least, once again we've got The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. We got a new trailer for it just yesterday, more of in-game combat, the survival modes, and The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered is not just graphically improved, as I said, but additional content added such as new skin, story content, and a new DLC. In any case, the game is going to be coming to PlayStation 5 only on January 19, 2024.
Help me! Fight!